Hey YouTube, it has been a long time. It's been well over a year since I showed up in this space, and I wanted to make a video today because I noticed I've been getting some comments on my older videos. Just people saying like, what's the update? Did you ever get pregnant? And following your journey. And so I didn't want to leave everybody hanging. So much of my content was focused on infertility and trying to get pregnant, and then once I realized like there's no chance for me to get pregnant except for IVF, I kind of I went through a weird phase where it's like I was just really questioning my whole entire life and like what is my purpose on this earth. And I definitely went into a bit of a depression and just was going through a lot in our family life. We moved, we lost a loved one. It's been intense. And really, I didn't know how to give an update because what is the update? The update is no, I never did get pregnant. I definitely still try, but it's just never going to happen for me. So I really had to go inward and figure out like, what is the refocus now? Like, what now? And I've just been putting my heart and soul into the 2 children that we do have. So we have secondary infertility. We each have a child with somebody else, and then we share that child, we co-parent. So we only have our 2 children 50% of the time. We do a week on and a week off, and it works really well for us. But so much of our time as a couple used to be spent focused on infertility and trying to get pregnant. And so now we've had to obviously shift our whole life and like, what does that mean for us? And what are we going to do as a couple? What are our goals now? And we just really had to kind of redefine what we wanted for our lives and what that was going to look like. So in December, I had a car accident. I was okay. My son was okay. It was just the 2 of us in the vehicle. Basically, it was a head-on collision, and it was the scariest thing ever. But we did unfortunately lose our vehicle in that accident. So the vehicle itself was not a write-off, which means that we were able to have it covered by insurance to have it repaired, and then we sold it privately. So we did have some money set aside after that, after we sold our truck, and we thought, now would be the time. If we were going to do IVF, that would have been the time that we could afford IVF. And when I say that like our minds would change every single day, like that's not an exaggeration. One day I'd be like, yes, like I really want to have a baby and I want to have more kids and I'm so meant for this role as a mother. And then the next day I'd be like, but wait, I actually like really love the age our kids are at and I don't want to go all the way back to the baby stage. And I would just go back and forth all the time. I think my husband kind of always sat at this point where he's like, I'm happy either way. Like he would be so happy to have a baby with me, but then he loves our alone time that we get half the time, and he loves his life. And so I think it was really just me who like wavered on what I wanted to do. So we had some money and we decided we're not going to do IVF. We actually bought a trailer so we can go camping more, which has just been like the best thing ever. So not pregnant, not trying to get pregnant, not going to ever try to get pregnant again. Still have like a 1% chance that it could happen naturally, but obviously I'm not like holding on to some kind of hope. It feels so freeing to be out of that headspace of like trying to get pregnant all the time. That can be such a vicious cycle, like you're just always in this state of like tracking your cycle and like monitoring your intake of food and everything, alcohol. It's just like, it's so stressful, and I'm just so happy to be off of that like hamster wheel of life and just be like living my life. I don't even think about anything anymore. I don't have the apps. I don't track anything. I'm not even thinking of that at all. So yeah, that has just been so freeing. So I've been thinking a lot about what type of content that I want to create going forward. I know that I have this platform and I absolutely love making YouTube videos, but I've been so unsure how to show up in this space because all of my content has been focused around infertility and my surgeries and my endometriosis, and like everything has been about this one world that I'm not really a part of anymore. I'm not trying to get pregnant, and so I don't really know where my place is in the infertility space anymore. I'm happy to just kind of be of service, what kind of content you guys want to see, but then also if I don't get any feedback on this video, and then maybe I'll just make whatever I feel like making and just get back into making videos, because I do love filming and editing videos. It's so fun. So that's kind of what we're up to. I do have a couple of kids here right now that are on summer break, so I'm pretty busy with like childcare type stuff. So I should go, but I just wanted to make a little update video so that I didn't leave you guys all wondering, where did she go? What is she doing? What's the update and everything. So I will create more content. I was actually filming yesterday for like a short. I've never made a short, but I was going to try. So that's all for now, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.